my friends, it is Miss Karamy back from the Crystal Lake Public Library with another story time just for you. Do you know what I found the other day? I found a book the other day that asked a very important question at the end, and I didn't know the answer. I didn't. And I wondered if you, my friends from the library, would help me come up with the right answer at the end of the book, because it didn't really finish. And that made me feel a little empty inside, because I do like it when a book has an ending, don't you? Yeah. So let's see what happens at the end of this book if you could help me come up with the answer. Okay? It is about one of my very favorite things in the whole wide world. What do you think it is? You're right. It's puppies. It's puppies. I love puppies. I love all kinds of puppies. I love squiggly puppies and big puppies and little puppies and medium-sized puppies and barky puppies and quiet puppies. I do. I love all kinds of puppies, except I don't have one. I just have cats and a dragon, and they are wonderful. I do love all of my cats and my dragon, but some days I would like to have a puppy of my very own. I don't think that's too much to ask for, do you? But this book, it's called Little Brown. It is. Do you see Little Brown? He's a very grumpy puppy, isn't he? He is. Little Brown is a very grumpy puppy, and that is who this book is about. This book is about Little Brown, and it is by Marla Frazee. And this book was written for the dogs. That made me laugh when I read that. But look, Little Brown is all by himself. Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? Sometimes I like to be by myself. Do you? Yeah, sometimes I like to sit quietly and read, or sometimes I'll play with yarn. I do really like yarn. But let's find out about Little Brown, shall we? Okay, here we go. Little Brown was cranky. He looks very cranky. Could you make a cranky face? That's a very good cranky face. Do you want to see my cranky face? Okay, here we go. This is my cranky face. That's my cranky face, like when I really wanted to have a cookie. And I look in the cabinet and there are no cookies. So I make my grumpy face, but I don't make it a lot because most of the time everything's kind of okay. And I like to be goofy, so that makes me smile. So most of the time I'm like this. Are you like this? I like to be happy more than I like to be grumpy. But Little Brown was cranky. He looks a little cranky, don't you think? Yeah. Probably because no one ever played with him. Ever? Oh no. Or maybe no one played with him because he was cranky. Huh. Do you think he's cranky because nobody played with him? Or do you think that no one played with him because he's cranky? That's a tough question, isn't it? Let's see. At this point, it was hard to know. Yeah, look at all the dogs running around the dog park and just Little Brown all by himself right there. Look, they're talking and barking and they're playing with sticks and they're sniffing. Dogs love to sniff, don't they? Yup. The big dogs chased balls, and the small dogs ran around in circles, and the old dogs, they napped together in the shade, and the young dogs got muddy. I like to do all of those things. But Little Brown, he did nothing, and he did it alone. He doesn't look very happy about that, does he? No. He knew he could be a dog who would, if given half a chance, chase balls, run in circles, nap in the shade, or get muddy. I bet if someone gave him half a chance, he could do any of those things. But Little Brown just watched the others. And he got crankier and crankier. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Poor little Brown. That is why when a ball rolled over to him, he nabbed it. Do you think that they'll play catch with him now? I'm very excited to find out. Oh, that is why he grabbed the tassel toy too. Uh-oh. And the blanket, and the stick, and the flying disc, and the football, and the happy rope, and the chew toy, and the stripy pillow, and even a rock. Uh-oh. Soon, he had collected quite a lot of things that did not belong to him. Does he look happy? 'Cause he has all those things now? No, he doesn't. He still looks very cranky. Curious. The big dogs and the small dogs and the old dogs and the young dogs stopped what they were doing and they looked at little Brown. I would look at him too if he took my stuff. Yeah, they looked at that stuff and they wanted it back. I would too, but maybe they're a little nervous that he's so cranky. Uh-oh, this was a dilemma. That's a dilemma right there. Do you know what a dilemma is? That is a very large problem. Look, this is a very large problem. The dogs wondered things, some things they had wondered before. It's very good to wonder when there's a dilemma, isn't there? They wondered, well, is little Brown cranky because we don't play with him? Or do we not play with him because he is so cranky? Should we play with him to get our stuff back? Or will that make us cranky too? What then? Look at all of those thoughts. Those dogs are having so many thoughts. Little Brown wondered things too. He did. If I give it all back, will they like me? Will they play with me then? What if I give it all back and they still won't play with me? What then? Those are very good questions. None of the dogs could figure it out. Neither could little Brown. It was a lot to wonder about. Look, he's just sitting there all alone, thinking cranky thoughts on top of his pile of stuff. And all of those dogs are sitting there thinking, I don't know what to do. Do you think that dogs feel like that sometimes? I know I feel like that sometimes. It was a lot to wonder about. It was. So they all sat around wondering and scratching until it was time to go in. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. Maybe. Look, they are all running in now. And all of the stuff is left out there. Maybe tomorrow they would know what to do. I know. Maybe tomorrow they'll know what to do. That's how the book ends. Now, will little Brown be happy tomorrow? Or will he still be sitting on his stuff? And will the dogs understand that maybe if they're just nice, he won't be so cranky? I don't know what the answer is. Do you know what the answer is? Wait a minute. I think I just said it. Do you know the answer is always the same? To a big dilemma like that, the answer is always the same. Do you know what the answer is? Be kind. That's it. Be kind. I bet if just one little dog was kind to little Brown, he might not be so cranky. And I bet if little Brown was just a little bit less cranky to one dog, then that dog would tell another dog. They would whoop, 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 just like that. And everybody would come running then to play with little Brown. That's what I think. I do. I think the answer, anytime that you have a dilemma like that, where you see somebody who's a little bit sad or a little bit different or a little bit cranky is to maybe just be kind. Maybe say hi and ask them if they're okay and ask if they would like to play. And if they don't, that's okay, because you know what? You being kind will make them feel a little warm glow inside. It will, because kindness is always the answer. Don't you love it when people are kind to you? I do. I do. So maybe if you see somebody today, like a brother or your cat, my cats look grumpy sometimes, especially after I give them a bath. Then they're really grumpy. Or maybe your mom, maybe she had a bad day, and maybe she just needs somebody to say, hey, Mom, I think you look pretty today. I know that would make me smile. Or if you said, hey, Mom, I'm going to eat my broccoli. All of it. Some of it. A piece of it. Yeah, I don't want to go too far because that would be crazy town. Yeah, maybe just a little broccoli. That would make her smile, don't you think? All right, friends, look for somebody to be kind to. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.